Okay, so I usually do third to pull out, and then I'll just get up into fifth here. Now, I know this is going to be boring, but I'm going to show you something on the backstretch too. But I'm going to be rolling around here at 60 miles an hour in fifth gear. But I'm going to show you something on the backstretch. So there's a couple things happening here. You're keeping the tire pressures down because you're not going that fast. The other thing that's happening, if you watch the oil temp, water temp, they're going to keep going down because you're going so slow. You're turning low RPMs, but you are getting some cooling through the radiator. So, or I'm not sure how the cooling works on this car, but you're getting really good cooling. Everything's cooling off from when I left the pits instead of warming up. So now the reason I moved over here is on the right. Watch for this on the right here. There's a gray patch right there. You want to dodge that on the next lap because it's a bump, and there's a patch of pavement there, and it's a bump, and if you hit it, you're going to bottom out, and that's going to cost you a tiny bit of time. It's probably only like 100th, maybe 200ths, but it's worth time. So same thing you'll see on the next lap. I'm going to be high through 3 and 4 because if you run low through 3 and 4, there's bigger bumps. You'll bottom out more. You don't want that to happen on your warm-up lap. So this is my out lap, then I'm going to take a warm-up lap, and then my hot lap. Obviously on the hot lap, you're going to want to be low the whole way around because it's the shortest distance, but on the warm-up lap, you want to go the long way and you want to avoid the worst of the bumps. So right around here, I'll start accelerating. You can go to second. Don't bother going to first because you're just going to wind up having to shift really quick anyway. I've been shifting at 9,000 RPMs. I did a little experimenting to see if it makes a difference, the shift points. I know going higher than 9,000 doesn't help. It's possible shifting before 9,000 might actually help. I have to test that more. Now you see, instead of staying right next to the wall, I'm just going to go down a little bit to go around this bump. It's right by this light pole. Once you're past that, you can go back up. And then down here, again, if you run low through here, you're going to bottom out. You'll hear it on my hot lap. You bottom out pretty bad in 3 and 4, but you have no choice on hot lap. Here, the biggest thing is you want to stay close to that yellow line, but you don't want to hit it because it'll upset the car and cost you speed. Here, we'll bottom out there. Now on the exit of 2, there's a bump. If you stay too low, you'll hit this bump really bad, and it'll slow you down the rest of the lap. So I went around it there. If you hit it, it costs you like 400ths the rest of the lap. Big bump there. And I think this is legal, and this is worth about 100.